Travel tips, the adventure of packing and booking.
Once upon a time, in a small town called Littleville, there lived a man named Sam. Sam was planning his very first trip to the big city. He was very excited, but also very confused. So, he decided to get some advice from his friend, Mr. Brown, who had traveled everywhere and knew all about planning trips. "Mr. Brown," Sam asked, "how do I plan my trip to the city?" Mr. Brown smiled. Planning a trip, it's easy if you follow a few simple steps. First, Mr. Brown said, you must choose your transport. In the city, you can take a bus, a train, or even a taxi, but remember, taxis are expensive. I once took a taxi and ended up paying more than my whole vacation cost. Sam laughed. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Next, Mr. Brown continued, you need to pack your bag. Pack only the essentials, clothes, a toothbrush, and maybe some snacks. Don't pack too many clothes. I once packed 10 shirts for a 2-day trip and had to carry a very heavy bag. I ended up wearing my shirts one by one every day. People thought I was starting a new fashion trend. Sam chuckled. That sounds like a lot of shirts. Now, let's talk about booking your place to stay, Mr. Brown said. You can stay in a hotel or rent a room. It's always good to book in advance. I once forgot to book a room and ended up sleeping in a park. The squirrels were very friendly, but they made terrible roommates. Sam laughed again. I'll make sure to book my room early. One more thing, Mr. Brown added. Make sure you have a map or a GPS. The city is big and confusing. I once got lost and ended up at a fancy party in a hotel. They thought I was a famous chef and wanted me to cook dinner. I don't even know how to make toast. Sam smiled and thanked Mr. Brown. He felt ready for his adventure. When the day of his trip came, Sam followed all of Mr. Brown's advice. He took a bus, packed light, booked his hotel early, and brought his map. The trip was a success. Sam had a great time and didn't get lost. And so, Sam learned that with a little advice and some planning, even the biggest city could be a wonderful place to explore.
Please like and subscribe.